Hello, let's do Wordle for Thursday, April 9th. And today is a very special day because if I win this one, then I will have tied with my maximum streak. And so after today, assuming I don't lose, starting tomorrow, I will be increasing my maximum streak, which is amazing. Hasn't happened in quite a long time. All right, let's play. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with psych. Hopefully I don't psych myself out of winning this one. It's all gray. What a result. Okay. Well, that means I get to use common letters. T, R, N, L, E, and A. No S, so no cell anagram. I also need to check that it's not an obvious thing I can do. There's got to be something good here. TR looks pretty good, but is there like a, I mean, tread isn't bad, but is there like an REAT? There's a great. Do I like the D or the G? Why don't we make a great guess as our second guess? Because we're going to do great. We did do great. All right, there's an E and an A. Not surprising. It's not AER, luckily. Is there another like Hazel or something? There's no H. This felt like the way to go, but maybe we just move the EA here instead. We need to end in double consonant, probably. What would do that? We have the L still. Can't do learn. Is there a L here? That doesn't seem right. Like I got a lot of vowels, but I don't have the consonants. I have N and L. I'd like to use N and L if I can. So maybe I should just figure out how to do that. E at the end would make a lot of sense. I want to do Lance, but there's no C. Is there like an A, L, and E? No, there's not. A, L, anything E? I don't have to use the N right away. What is this word? Waltz? No, can't do waltz. And there's no E in waltz. I saw ZE and I thought of waltz, but obviously that's not right. Just in my head, briefly, that's what came to my mind. So like a double L? LA, I mean, I'd like to use the L. I don't have to. We don't know that there's an L in the word. Ned. Now, there's nothing. There's valve. For lack of anything better, let's try valve. Not valve. Okay, so A is second. E is not at the end. So we either start with EA. We got plenty of other vowels to use. Or where the E is here. And I'd like to think the E is here. And in fact, this is what I typed out before. Oh, there's like label. I could repeat the L. Let's try it. Okay. I thought I had it. All right. LA something E. We're down guess 5. Don't tell me I'm going to lose today. I'm not going to lose today, right? What are we ending in? An N? Like, what else is there? In EDs are mostly removed. So I don't think we're going to worry about ED. W? It's not a vowel, is it? It's not, the E can't double up because there's nowhere else for E to go. Latex, no. No T. There's like not good letters left. What about W? Okay, Ladu, Lafu, Ladu, Namu, Lanu. I knew I should have gotten an N. Laxin. I don't think laxin is a word. Laked. It's not going to be ED, but oh, laden actually. We could do laden. I think that's it. Okay, got it in 5. I was just confused. I mean, there it is. 255, 255. I should celebrate instead of be concerned about that solve. All right. I better win tomorrow. The suspense and the stress and all that. I'm confident. I'm confident that I'll be able to win tomorrow. All right. Let's spin the members wheel and see what tomorrow's word is. You can add a word to the wheel by becoming a YouTube member or a patron. Either way, gets you words on the wheel. All right. Tomorrow we will be starting with Ghost, suggested by Veronica P. And since I haven't said this in a while, even if you do 1 month, eventually your word will get picked because it stays on the wheel until it's picked. And the more months you do, it keeps adding to the wheel, keeps getting added to the wheel, duplicating and duplicating until increasing your chance of getting picked until you are picked. And then it starts over. So it's not like, oh, I see this huge wheel, my word's not going to get picked anyway. It will get picked eventually. It's on the wheel until it gets picked, even if you stop paying. So that's how the wheel works. And you get more words if you pay more, because that's how capitalism works. Anyway, ghost is tomorrow's starting word. Let's do some analysis. All right, the answer is laden. We were laden with that answer. We started with psych, which was all... Okay, I actually remember that I was sent psych analysis, but we might as well do what I did first. So ignore this because it's not fully tested. But I followed up with great. From great, there were 54 words left. I went with valve, which is not in the list. Laden's in the list. It's just amble or ankle or laden. I just couldn't think of anything. So after valve, what happened? There were 3 words left after valve, meaning as long as I didn't guess one of these unlikelies, which are mostly ED words, like I said, or mazel, which I don't think I would have guessed, I was not in any danger. I didn't think of Babel. That's a word. It's a proper noun in the Bible. Anyway, maybe. I guess according to this, it is. And it's a viable answer. So I went label. It's just saying go one of them. It doesn't matter which one you go. So now it was only laden because we got rid of the B, right? Okay. So it was just laden. There were 7 unlikelies, but they were all EDs. And even if I had guessed an ED, we would have seen it wasn't ED. In fact, we would have gotten the D yellow, and then we still wouldn't have lost, even if we thought it could be an ED word. Okay, let's pull up. I need to pull up my email. I'm never prepared. But if you're watching this far, you don't mind having a little patience, right? Wow, I'm losing patience on this loading screen. All right, I swear, yeah, psych analysis. Here it is. First guess psych has a score 3.876. Guesses left. That is bad. Nah, is it bad? I don't know. For hard mode and 3.878 for ultra. So in hard, it suggests following up with DEALT. D-E-A-L-T. Interesting. I did great. Great might lose. Oh, okay. So it's saying don't do great. It might lose in hard mode. This is hard mode, right? Yeah. So it does dealt. And that gets you 4 yellows. That's pretty good. Alder, ideal, and laden. And it's saying go alder or laden. So you can get it in 3, or you can get unlucky and guess alder, whatever that means, and then do laden. Okay. There's some things on the answer list that are suspect to me. Let me look up alder. Oh, it's kind of tree. Any of a genus Alnus, the tooth-leaved tree or shrubs of the birch family. Okay, it's a tree. Cool. Let's analyze tails. It says to go bagel. We get that A and E, and the L is yellow. So we're gonna move the L to the end, and we're gonna try bagel. There's 14 words left. After bagel, we saw the L wasn't at the end, so we know we start with L. We're lacy, laden, lamer, or layer. So it says go layer because layer tells you everything. The R at the end tells you about lamer. The R not at the end means you're lacy or laden. And lacy has the Y, so layer will tell you about the Y. And that's enough. So after layer, we get laden. All right, steel. Just says yellow EAL. We're going to go cable from here. So we're moving the A second, E at the end, L right before the E. That makes sense. We go for cable. 5 words left after cable. Laden, logger, lamer, layer, paler. So there's not a perfect guess. So it says go logger, lamer, or layer. And then from there, we got lucky and it was only laden. If we do logger, if we do lamer, it's only laden. If we do layer, it's only laden. So we are actually guaranteed a 4. All right. Adieu is the most common starting word. Ooh, with a D, yeah. Adieu people and audio people are always happy when there's a D. So we're going to go for an ED word just to get good letters and avoid the ER trap. So it's going to go fated. And after that, there's only laden and waiter. So it could get a 3 or a 4. Fated did very well. Audio gets the D green. There's only 23 words. So we're going to go cadre. We're going to move the A next to that D. And after cadre, the only options are jaded and laden. So again, a 3 or a 4. Stare, very common starting word as well. We have the E and the A and the E. We're actually going to try an EA word here. And we're going to put an L next to it and an N at the end. We're going to do glean. That makes sense. And then from glean, there's only laden. So we get it in 3 guaranteed. Trace tries to get it in 2. I don't think it does today. It does today. Hey, look at that. I doubted it. All right. Happy Trace. Happy. All right. And finally, clasp is what the official bot starts with in hard mode. We're going to go for later, which is very close. We're down to label or laden, so a 3 or a 4. All right, let's see how people did today. I'm really curious what the solve rate's like on this because it's common letters, but some parts of it feel a bit trappy, but then you end up not trapped. So I don't know. It's very confusing. Hard to think of too. So laden, save this as laden. All right. And I'm going to analyze. Did I beat the bot? Give me a 91 skill, 37 luck. So I was unlucky and skillful. All right. So how many start with psych? 178. Train is the most common follow-up. I thought about it. I wanted the E though. Trail and train. Learn. Oh, learn is good. Learn is really good. If I thought of it, I would have guessed it, I think. Later. Do I want to put the E and the R together, though, when I got all gray psych? Maybe not, to be honest. There's always someone doing a DU when they can. Trend, trade, tread. I'm not the only one who did great. All right. Valve, I'm the only one who did that. People are doing Ariel and ladle in this situation. Okay. And it gave me a 99 skill for label and laden because those are only the 2 left. All right. It goes clasp, later, label, laden. That's what we predicted, I believe. We don't get to see how many got in 1. 5.1 got it in 2. 40.5. Wow, look at that jump. 5 to 40%. Then another 40% jump on turn 4. And then you couldn't do another 40%. But we get to 95.8 and then 99.5. So not quite a greater than 99. I think you might have to be 99.6 to be greater than 99. Interesting. Or maybe this is a 99.4 something that rounds up to 5. That might be it. Anyway, people are using on ED words, which is not ideal. All right. Let's upload a screenshot here. Laden. Okay, non-hard mode. How did we do? Same score, I believe. So after psych, we've got similar, more people doing a DU. Train, learn, dream, trend, audio. I'm not the only one who did great, but it's rare. It's just alter. So it's willing to use a gray T. Oh no, sorry, alter instead of great. Sorry. Never mind. That's fine. There's a lot of 99. Yeah, alter and alien are both 99. Alter. It didn't find delt, apparently. All right, valve. I don't really care about this because we already looked at it. Slate, Rangy, and Laden. Huh. Is that its nickname for me? Rangy? What even that mean? What does that even mean? 0.3 got in 1. 4.3, 33. So that jump is not as big. 72, also not as big. Oh, no, that's about a 40% from the 33. 92.9, 98.8 solve rate. People are losing on ED words. ER sometimes. EE, lady. Just not thinking of laden, I guess. Having Lade and putting a D at the end instead of an N. All right. Well, how'd you do? And that's it for Wordle. If you'd like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.